Hello, Jeff Hackert.
Hey,
Welcome
Mike.
to Decode Podcast, where we're watching Foundation episode
Foundation.
for episode. We're not summarizing it. We're watching
In
episodes and we're talking through them.
Yeah, or
So,
over them, as the case
over
may
them.
be.
So are you listening to this in traffic, just remembering the episode when you watched it the other day? Did you actually fire up your computer and started the episode while you're listening to this? I'd love to know, but here we are.
We definitely are not giving enough context that would work. Although, maybe there's something funny about us just talking shit while we watch TV.
This was voted.
Anyway,
people on our Facebook group, which again is still called Decode because I can't change the name, but it's fine. Find us.
If we can change the name, can you change the name of the group too? I can't change the name.
So we did put it up to a vote, and people did vote for us to do watch throughs instead of summarizing the episode. So that's where we're at today. With that said,
we're like Mystery Science Theater. With
we are
99% less humor.
Right. We're not. So So people voted for it. This is where we're at. With that said, we're about to start episode 5 of Foundation on Apple TV. And with that said, I got it queued up. I'm about to hit play. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay, it's doing its thing. There's the Apple TV Plus logo.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
It's got to keep that going. Skip recap.
Yeah,
Bing bong.
To quote my wife, that's probably going to get annoying pretty quickly. Skip intro.
Should already be. Skip intro. All right.
Okay, so I'm at 119.
Yes.
She's got the Christmas ornament. The thing's got the Christmas ornament in their hand.
It's 2 minutes for me right now.
2 minutes, huh? I'm at 1:30. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Did yours have the last time on?
I don't know. What?
The last time on Foundation, probably 30 seconds. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
Gail Dornick.
Swimming
and again.
Saying prime numbers.
It's weird how this water world doesn't appear to have tides.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question. Does swimming out in the ocean like a solid 200 miles away from
I guess it does have a tide.
No, it does. Never mind. But you might know this better than me, Jeff.
Yes.
If you were just swimming in the ocean about 200 miles away from land.
Yes.
Is that safer? I mean, let's just pretend you have a boat close to you, right?
Not safer.
Okay. So
not safer, more dangerous.
More volatile.
It depends on, of course, what's happening at the moment.
Of course.
So the waves that hit our shores have their start hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles away from us, right?
Right.
So it's either wind or tide related or some kind of seismic activity that generates the waves.
Yeah.
So usually there's a storm way the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Drives the waves toward us. So out at sea, it can be fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
all right, here we go.
So she's on her home planet. Depending on your take, they do a mutilation of their children for religious reasons. Or what?
Yeah.
I mean,
hashtag I want my foreskin back.
Yeah.
I don't want it reattached. I would just put it on my keychain.
Yeah. So
it's mine. Give it back.
So questions about her home planet of Synax. Is that the only settlement? I mean, I would have to imagine there's got to be a bunch more of those, but they don't show anything remotely close to that. Where do they get?
Because it's like Waterworld. They got flooded.
Right, I know. Where did they get their?
The sleeper flooded them.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's got to be more of those.
As punishment for their technology.
Right.
Yeah.
But so they don't show any of the other ones.
Yeah.
We don't really get a sense of where they get these resources or how any of that stuff works.
I think they fish. There are some areas we do get some sense because she's out canoeing at some point, and there's like little land masses where trees grow or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably like
there's a small boat that takes to the big boat.
Yeah. And it's probably like, when the Aztecs arrived in what is now Mexico City, there was no room left So it is Mexico City, right? So they built a they or
Depends on what you're
swamp.
talking about. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So they built everything up on top of the water. They basically dredged dirt, made walled terraces, but they basically expanded their territory. They were on a small island in the middle of a lake,
That's right.
and then it became a swamp, right?
Right.
So I think they're doing something similar, but without technology. Exactly. Yeah.
Guy's got an awesome kind of outfit. He's cool.
Yeah, it just seems like highly impractical for a water world. Layers and layers and layers of clothing.
Yeah.
When you're surrounded by water, seems dumb.
Yeah, there's an episode of something I watched where someone got wet and they were like, can I have your thing for, I think it's actually an episode of this later in the season where someone gets wet and they're like, trade here, let me trade you something really valuable for your coat to warm up, but they didn't take off their wet clothes first. And I'm like, oh, that's not what you do.
That's not what you do.
You're better off.
So this guy's in apostate.
Yeah.
He's all into math. And math is forbidden on Synax because it leads to technology that might save all the people.
That's right.
But in the great wisdom of the people, they've decided it's the reason that the weather fucked him over. Might they be talking about modern day America and our relationship to our environmental issues?
Maybe.
Yeah. If the flying spaghetti monster wanted us to be cool.
Wait, this guy's an apostate? I thought, if I remembered, he was kind of chiding her for being one.
No, he's giving her. Do I have this wrong? No. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he's like a priest who's like, what are you doing?
I thought he gave her. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't care. Being right isn't important. What we.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's from my own understanding. I thought he gave her a document or something. Yeah, no, he's an apostate. Wait. He's an apostate. Yeah.
Wait.
He's an apostate. He's going to give her some math. He's like, we create. So he's basically, we created climate change.
Right. Yeah.
We did this.
Yeah.
Then it's the maths. She's like, nope, I can't be on your side.
Oh wait, are they coming for him? Is that what's going on here?
Yes, they're gonna drown. Okay. They're the water world.
Water world.
Where's the smokers? Yeah, see the little islands.
Yeah,
those are the other. Yeah.
Just think if one of us were to go to one of those islands, we could talk about being island boys. Some island boy.
We should do that should be our Halloween costume next year. You and me, island boys.
Island boys.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, they do. Right.
I got gills, Mike.
Okay. Right.
You're just jealous because you don't have any.
What?
Gills. You're not. Oh, you're not even looking at me.
No, I can't see you now.
You can't.
No,
I can see you.
No, I can.
Oh yeah, that's modern technology. Doing what we're doing right now is what caused the flooding on Synax.
That's right. You mean Bitcoin mining?
Yeah, it's also Bitcoin. Yeah, exactly. It's also what caused the Butlerian jihad.
Yeah.
I like the Butlerian jihad because it has the word "but" in it.
The sleeper's watching.
Sleeper has awakened.
The sleeper is kind of like something right out of like H.P. Lovecraft as well.
Yeah. Or Game of Thrones, the drowned god.
Yeah.
They borrowed quite a bit.
Oh yeah, because in the later on in this episode, they do the mother maiden crone thing. I was like, that's straight. I mean, I think that's like in Celtic mythology or whatever. I mean, there's definitely like a thing for the different phases of life, but like,
gal's fucking his shit up.
Yeah, but they ganked that direct.
You gotta love a religion that can callously kill people that doesn't agree with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way to God right there.
Yeah. Like I said before.
Look at how happy she is, this fucking lady. See ya.
ISIS is cool.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm gonna be honest. Those don't look like heavy enough rocks.
Nope.
Those look like pretty small.
But because he's wearing these giant layers of clothing, they're
Yeah.
all in mortal danger every step they take on these docks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you get in the water in those clothes, you are not getting back out.
Yeah.
It's literally stupid. If we lived on Waterworld, we wouldn't be wearing shit.
Yeah. Loincloths.
Maybe. I know.
Woo, going for a swim. This just seems a little dangerous to me. Oh, wait,
Yep.
no.
Also, she's wearing layers of clothes. Like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he could have just swam upward by kicking his legs. And he'd be like, hey, these rocks aren't heavy enough.
Yeah, I think he would have been able to do that for like 20, I mean, depending on his cardio, 20 minutes or so, and then kind of eventually giving up.
Yeah.
Also,
okay, hold on. So they pushed him off the edge of that dock where he would have sunk. Ostensibly, the rocks pulled him to the bottom. So why does she have to go way the fuck out in the ocean to where his body is? He's right there.
I don't know.
He's right there. He's not going anywhere. He's right there, right underneath the church.
Yeah.
Grain.
Classic TV show. We got she's an acolyte.
Yeah.
Wheel of Time right now. There's like two sort of acolytes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Her parents want her to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a priest in this case. Questioning the sleeper's word. So my wife holds me responsible for things that she dreams that I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
As we have discussed.
That is, yeah. I don't think you're the only one. I think that is a classic, dude thing.
It is, right?
Being like, why is she mad at me for her dream?
So the other night, Ariana Grande and I were in love. And then monsters came. And I saved Ariana Grande's life. Saved it.
Yeah.
And then, but right before the monsters came, we were having some trouble, Ariana and I, in our relationship. And I was talking about it.
Did she was it because she went to Coney Island and took a ride on the cyclone?
Yes. So, so then after I saved her, I was like, oh my God, I really do love you. Because every dream I have is a rom-com.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, but I think you were right. And then hit me with the old, like, it's not you, it's me.
Oh.
I was like, bitch, I should have let the monsters eat you.
Yeah.
So Ariana Grande, if you can hear this, and I'm certain that you're listening, there's still a chance. Let's put this behind us. I saved you from those monsters. I'm not saying you owe me. I'm just saying what we had is worth saving. Oh, she's doing math in secret.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So most teenagers are diddling themselves.
Yeah.
Hoping that God's not watching.
Yeah.
She's doing calculus.
She's doing math.
She's doing the math or maths.
Math.
As our friends in the Tolkien universe like to say. I'm glad you let that go. Oh, look,
Yeah.
she's going to send a message. So these guys all have their rocks in their faces. Why are they helping her?
I don't know. Smugglers. I mean, they're getting paid. I mean,
but they got face rocks. Are they not true believers? Or
I mean, hypocrisy in religion is obviously a well-documented thing, right?
what?
Yeah. Who would have thought, right? I mean, or it's like an American History X when Ed Norton found out that one of the skinheads was dealing heroin to the Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
And when Edward Norton sees it, the character, Daniel Vineyard.
Yeah.
He's like, what's up with that? And one of the guys is like, oh, he's just got something on the side with those boys. And he's like, you shouldn't be fucking doing that. And then he
stomps them in the face, right?
He stiffs them, and then he stiffs them at lunch, and then he gets raped. So
that's right.
And then
I don't really understand.
What?
All those things happened.
Yeah. What?
I'm not sure how that ties to the religious thing, but okay.
Well, in the sense that the skinhead is allegedly a true believer who would.
Oh, got you. Okay.
He would not, he would not earn money off of doing business with brown people.
Right.
But he did, because getting paid matters more.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
There's no ideology that trumps the mighty dollar.
Yeah. So here we are. Selden is just like in the Star Wars universe. He's got a little communicator with a little hologram. Seems radically inefficient.
Yeah.
Like our cell phone technology better than this bullshit. And it's all sandy.
Yeah.
As it has been throughout the show. Because for some reason in the future they can't make the pixels stay together. They're always on the verge of disintegrating.
Yeah.
Whoever made that user interface is an asshole, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's so there was this thing in Infinite Jest where people started using their Zoom equivalent technology. They started modifying their faces to look better on camera. And then they ultimately abandoned the technology because they were like, if you're not going to look what you really look like, then you might as well not even bother. So where am I going with this? Maybe the poor design was people keep mistaken the hologram messaging they're getting for like a real person and like walking to hug them and falling off a building. And they were like, we need a way to make sure people safely know that that's not a real person in front of you.
Yeah, because there's no off switch for hologram mode. You can't just. Also, like, it all has to happen in public. This is one of the things I hate about the Star Wars universe. You're like, you have to hide somewhere to look at your hologram because every fucker in the universe gets to hear what's everybody around you gets to hear what's being said, and they get to see who's saying it.
Right. No wireless Bluetooth headset and just watching it,
Dude, the actual original telephone, more secure. The fucking telegraph, better than the future technology in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
All right. They're picking out her face, Rux. She's in trouble. Okay, so they've removed her seer stones. And so now she is a full apostate.
Yeah.
Her dad pissed off.
I like the sky of that planet.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But she
it's a ringed planet for those people who can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're finally wearing some kind of appropriate gear.
Yeah.
It looks like
when you leave left the house.
But look at this. If you fucking fell in the water, look at that outfit. If you fell down in 4 feet of water, you're done.
Yeah.
What? Why? Whoever did the costumes, why? There must have been, like, Joann's Fabrics must have had a crazy sale. And that costume designer was like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
The Anacreon armor would be better suited to this water planet than the cloth clothing that they're wearing.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm very mad about this, as you can tell.
Yeah. I like it. I appreciate it.
Frosty.
Co-host Jeff Hackert finds things that he doesn't like, and they become like a cancer, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's had the goo in her. Now she didn't cough anything up. Now I would argue, we discussed previously, the goo would go into your lungs, but in some way have oxygen in it that you would. This isn't a thing.
What? It's stupid. She should have barfed up a bunch of goo, or pooped it out.
Yeah.
I guess they can't. You never see people pooping on TV. Have you noticed that? Just never.
Very rarely, you know.
Okay. Next week, next time we record, I want numbers. Oh yeah.
Tyrion shoots his father on the throne. There's
the throne.
Or sorry, yeah, I'm.
No, it's exactly right. Yeah.
In the Spanish TV show El Cid, the first scene of the Princess Urraca, she's like commanding her people around her to do stuff, and you think she's gossiping, and then it cuts to the she like grunts a little, and then it does a cut to the outside of a castle, and a log just falls out onto the ground, which is it was like, whoa. Pooping. Not only it's a woman pooping from
that's
40 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
This I felt maybe she panicked a little quickly. I mean, I don't know. I guess something has happened at work where something didn't work as expected, like 15 minutes before a meeting, and I panicked pretty quickly. So I don't know, but I feel like she arrived at that panic pretty quickly. Whatever though, it's TV, you know.
Yep, I agree. Now now she's going to have an ongoing series of arguments with this computer that gives zero fucks about her.
Yeah. I'm going to need your help on the what comes up here with Selden, the Selden hologram, like AI powered. You know, like, I mean, it seems like it's a pretty good algorithm, because it's not just running through like a web, like a chat bot that only has like 4 options, or like starts with, you know, I'm talking about on a website. Is this related to support, product, sales? Click 1, then there's 4 options. So now we're at 3, 4, 7. But if each of the 3 has 4 options as well, blah, 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 like that programming of, I digress.
Yeah, no,
this thing seems a little bit more, you know, fluent.
Yeah. I just feel like this is another good, like, this could be like a whodunit. How's she going to figure out to use the DNA or whatever? But instead, it's just a fucking endless series of stupid conversations. Where am I?
Ooh. Oh no.
What? Time has passed.
Oh no. Is this like Interstellar, where Matthew McConaughey arrives on a planet where every minute he's there, it's 10 years on Earth, and by the time he gets back to his ship, his kids are already dead from old age, and he's like still 40? Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Time travel in movies sucks.
Yeah.
Whenever you start to fuck around with time travel, you're already don't get me started here, but it's all bad.
Traveling in time in such a way that everyone you know is dead by the time you come back is a really great way to restart, though.
It's
new beginnings.
You know what it is? It's the I think the reason we love this is it resolves all our resentments. Fuck all of you, you're dead, and I get to start over.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate form of being right.
Right.
I'm right by virtue of the fact that you're all dead.
Yeah. So you see, they do have, yeah. Yeah. So you're right. Those are the elite people. And then they have the other people who are a little bit more armored up, no skin showing.
Yeah. So they have this like, so these are supposed to be, all these people have guns, right? And their fucking faces. Yeah. Are like, it's just bad. It's bad design. She's gonna.
I am scientist.
Giving a civilian a gun and telling them that without it, they're going to be dead literally ensures the opposite. You give someone who doesn't know how to operate a gun, a gun, and you send them into battle, they're just fucking gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, what else are they gonna do though?
Hide them. Help them fucking escape.
Oh, I think
done from the very minute they found they should have they're putting all this trust in their perimeter fence, but
yeah. I think they are feeling like it's past hope at this point, so you might as well fight. Which I don't necessarily agree with. I'm just saying that appears to be the
might as well fight works if you can fight. So I like to talk about this kind of shit.
Yeah.
I did knife training with the at the Tempe folks on Wednesday. And Patrick called it knife and gun, which it definitely wasn't. And so somebody asked, like, well, what about guns? And I told them that you should carry around a small bottle of gun oil. And if someone pulls a gun on you, you should sprinkle your pinky finger liberally with the gun oil and insert it in the barrel. And they were like, what? And I'm like, I have no kung fu for you to use against a gun.
Yeah.
Like we could talk about retention and other issues, but like there's nothing I can teach you in a jiu-jitsu class that's really going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
No one likes that. They didn't like the knife thing either, where I'm like, basically you're gonna die. Just run away.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. And they're like, well, what if? And I'm like, it's always what if, and it's never going to be good.
Yeah.
And then I gave them one last ditch technique to kind of try to control the knife hand and wrestle them down. Like I use the ShivWorks framework a little bit. So thank you, dude. But there's not a lot. Most of what I have to say is you're going to die. And that's why I like giving a scientist a gun, expecting that scientist could clear a jam or operate the gun in any reasonable way. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah, if it did, it would be great, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Guns are relatively simple mechanical objects, but there's still things you need to know about them. I'll shut up now, but
no, I mean I'm into it. This is just showcasing that the show is not captivating us right now.
Well, we're still at the fence, right? Like there's guys on the other side. It's like with those two dogs.
When are they gonna get
like barking at each other? Yeah, what's gonna happen? And now the Imperial Starship cruiser thing is here.
I would also wonder how long this took, over what period of time.
Yeah, it's probably been like 15 minutes since they brought.
I was gonna say, because I would argue if you have this many people just lined up outside of your security gate, right, in any period of time lapses, I would say anxiety, you're not resting, your decision making becomes compromised.
Yeah. Okay, so the Imperial dudes here, we know it's pretty clear that ginormous gun is there for a reason. So I think here I was like, oh, they're going to shoot the fucking ship down.
Right.
So now we know this is like the funny part about the Chekhov comment is, what's eventually going to happen. The sad part here is that we have to wait so goddamn long to get to this. It's not that like it would be engaging if the pace was faster, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Oh no, they're moving her. They're gonna have another long conversation. They're gonna talk about stuff. And of course, they take her to the one place, right? Like where it's the most dangerous place to put her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. This is me with my Siri.
With your what?
Siri.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Siri doesn't do shit for me.
I never use Siri.
Yeah, because she doesn't do anything I asked her to do. I'm like, Siri, I need 7 grams of premium weed.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything. Such a very specific amount. Oh, I pressed the space bar. Damn it. Ah, you got some blood on you, some DNA.
Are you at 30 minutes, 29 seconds?
I'm at 31:05.
Mm.
She can see Poodle Head on her display right
Yeah,
now.
he just showed up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
We're good. And he still has the poodle hair.
Yeah, that's because that's old him.
Yeah. Oh boy. Comes from a long line.
No.
It comes from a long line of British nobility and French hunting dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
They're gonna airlock him. They're gonna vent him, as they say in Expanse, right?
Sure.
Have you watched the Expanse series?
No.
Oh, those books are fucking good. And that lady, what is her name? I like to talk
She
about
gave you a
this.
kiss at the airport?
She kissed me at the airport, Mike. I tell the story any chance I get.
Yeah.
Give me a smooch right there.
Mm.
I tell my wife, but I haven't washed that part of my face since.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah. No one but me, as far as I could tell, knew who she was.
Yeah. Well, that's where it's cool. Because if you're not mobbing if you're mobbing someone who's well, if you're mobbing, that means a lot of people are doing it, right?
Yeah,
If
no,
you're like
I was really quiet about it. I was like, hey, I don't want to, but I just want you
Yeah.
to know I fucking love that show. And she was like, oh, aren't you, dear? And she reached out and gave me a smooch.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about being in the exact place. It's all about being in the sweet spot of how much attention a person who ostensibly would want to be recognized receives, right? If you're on the other side of the valley of
I love how like the computer is cutting to all these various segments to tell the full story of the execution.
Yeah. I mean, do you love it or are you being sarcastic?
I'm being sarcastic. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Also, she knows what happened. Why would she want to watch these details and why would they exist in this way?
Yeah. Also, who was recording this? I mean, is
that's exactly.
Is their CCTV or whatever?
It's like The Office. There was a
yeah.
there was a documentary crew there. He's the Dwight Schrute. That's Michael.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Way to slow it down.
This show is just kind of draining.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm literally just sorry for the people who are listening along with us. We're just waiting for this whole little thing. We know what happened. They put him in the airlock, they shoot him out. And then we don't know that because we read the books. We know that because this has all been kind of explained, or doesn't really need to be explained. So now it's just a wasted time. Where we could be moving the plot forward.
Who's he talking to? Oh, he's talking
to her. He's telling Gail.
Oh no.
His last words before he gets airlocked are to her.
Do we know for sure he's dead?
Yeah, they vent him into space. He's dead.
Oh wait, he's not. He's just. Oh right.
Out he goes.
Like
it's such a fucking
why did
horrific
he,
way to kill somebody.
Like he knew he wanted to die. Like did he? I mean,
yeah, he knew this was like gonna happen. She wasn't
like
supposed to show up.
He believes enough in this thing to like do a suicide. Thing.
Yeah, it's
that's
stupid.
Pretty challenged. Because they don't really at all. I mean, they don't develop him as being someone who's particularly ideologically driven.
No. As a matter of fact, they're like, I mean, I guess this is supposed to be, now you see why he was so mad at his dad, his fake dad.
What?
This is supposed to help us understand, I guess, why he was so mad at his fake dad. Harry Seldon's not his actual dad, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
So why did they have such a troubled relationship? Because these are the things that Harry had in store for them, and he knows. He knew he was going to have to do this stuff.
Oh right, I guess, yeah. But yeah, well, and then what's his face shows up, and I guess it's got to be the next episode.
She's gonna pull her eye out.
Maybe in this episode.
See, this is where we should have been 15 fucking minutes ago. Pull your eye out.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah. So, oh my God. Bomba. I get it.
What is that? It's a bomb, you dumbass. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Just like that. She EMP'd
down Yo shield.
Yeah. So it's an EMP or something, and it takes down the shield, and now here they go.
Yep. There we go. Again, very low tech thing here, right? It's just literally.
Why would she turn her back on all these? Do you think the shield's still up?
I don't know. But so wait, is this the episode where Selden appears in holographic form? So the thing was that him and Rach were supposed to meet up on what's his face's home planet.
Yeah.
Like, what were they gonna do for the rest of their lives?
I don't know.
Just hang out?
Yeah. Reminisce. High five each other.
Like, okay, cool. We got this foundation thing going.
No, I think they
now
had,
what? Now
I think
what?
they had other stuff in store, other stuff they need to do. So is this she's going to commit suicide? That's what we're supposed to think?
I guess so. I mean, what's the point? It's far into the future. She doesn't know anyone. Her sweet baby Rach. What?
Don't do it.
And what just happened here?
Like this is I think the computer doing this to her.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Or it's the universe. Boom.
What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, now she's like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna outsmart you.
Gonna do some maths.
Yep. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
So sister, the quasars carry the two. Mike, what are you doing? Stop that. Stop that. No. You can tune out the show. but I'm here with you.
All right, she's doing a math.
Yeah, this is exactly the thing though. This show will drive you to fucking Reddit. Even if you don't know what Reddit is, you're like,
yeah,
3/4 of the way through, you're like, oh, I wonder what's Reddit. This is a good time to find out. 10 over the 2, carry the 1.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop. Mathematical.
Doing stuff. Wait.
Oh, it's Minority Report. Beep, boop, pop, pop, beep. I used to watch this show. Let me see.
Do we have any sense of what she kind of just did? Like she just did a bunch of.
She's using what she can
Right.
search and access to try to reverse
Geolocate
engineer.
or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doing math that I guess. I mean, isn't part of doing math on like a board? Oh, okay, there you go. Never mind. I guess it migrates. How long do you think whoever
What?
So every once in a while you'll hear in a TV show like they did like apparently, like in Breaking Bad, the recipe for Walter's meth is quite legit, right?
Mhm.
But they made it so that you don't really get that recipe without doing a tremendous amount of work to figure it out across all of the seasons when they drop the processes or the chemicals at the different moments or whatever.
Mhm.
Do you think do you think this is like real shit?
No, not even a little bit. Nope. They blew all their creative energy on terrible outfits.
Yeah.
And horribly ineffective user interfaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless there was a problem of people trying to hug holograms and then walking through them into traffic or off buildings.
But the answer there is to just turn hologram mode off. Siri, turn hologram mode off, please.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's a big head spacesuit. Wait, has she already realized they're going to Selden's home planet and that?
Not sure what she's realized.
They're farther away than they were made out.
Yeah, they were like 2 seconds ago, they were like right up everybody's ass, and now they're like miles away.
Yeah, you couldn't sprint that. Yeah, you can't sprint that distance.
No. But ugh.
I mean, there's just a lot about this that's.
Well, the guys shooting from the back are definitely killing the guys in front of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the people they want to kill. I'm talking about each other. Yeah. Ah! You think those people falling?
Oh wait, he's alive? He's just.
It was a.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He dies. What?
It was an EMP.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Electromagnetic
pulse. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh shit! You made me stop my thing.
Yeah. Fuck GeoSync.
Mm-hmm. What time do you have?
43:28. All right.
Has they already commenced landing? Did he say
no.
fuck GeoSync? He hasn't said fuck GeoSync yet.
Yeah.
He did say that, right?
No, he did say it in what I'm watching. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now she's got her shotgun. She's waving it around with the light on.
Yeah. Now they're back in the ship and he's giving them a pep talk.
Yeah. So if you think there's somebody in a dark room trying to kill you, I have questions about how effective just having that big giant light on is really going to be. Kind of makes you the target.
Yeah.
More than them, but.
Yeah, I might just wait by the door. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, why am I going patrolling?
Right. And why do you put a giant fucking flashlight on your thing? She could have just shot her. Like she had no idea where they were.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I just want to point out it's it was her left eye and she's trying to burn it all down. I just think that her character has been reduced to Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna burn all the shoes.
Is that
Hold
a
on.
Pippa? Yeah.
That's
Pippa
my dog Pippa. She's trying to do her job. Oh, she's a terrible shot for
Boom. Yeah. Well, all right. Spinning up. There we go. Well, there we go. Running away. Trying to get back to the gun. Does not trust her hand to hand, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Gonna have some. I learned some very cool kicks yesterday.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. I'm excited to use them.
Yep. Salver Harden keeps depending
some
on
jujitsu. Oh, shitty armbar.
Keeps depending. Oh, okay. We're on different times now.
What time do you have?
46:05.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was gonna say Salver Harden keeps trying to rely on weapons and keeps having those weapons taken away from her.
Yes. What time do you have now?
46:18.
Okay, we're close. So yeah.
Fight's over. Chain around Harden's neck. Harden grabs a thing at the convenient moment. Can you imagine if like someone for fun just put little foam toys on the mats at HQ and like at random moments you could like reach and see if like just like
I threw a training knife. I threw a training knife down while a guy was on another guy's back.
Yeah, like
and he grabbed the knife and started stabbing him in the side, which is not a good place to stab him because you got ribs. Like the one place where there's like armor, that's where he decided to stab him.
Yeah,
but that's because people are dumb.
Yeah.
That's actually proof to me that adding a weapon doesn't exactly mean
that
the fight's over. I mean, I wouldn't like to get stabbed in the ribs, don't get me wrong. But
sure,
the odds that someone's going to have the wherewithal to like push through the intercostal muscles and really make that happen.
Right.
I've slowly revealed
where are you?
What an absolute psychopath I am.
She's just on the patio of space.
Yeah, she went out for a space smoke. She's on the patio because you can't smoke inside the ship.
Yeah. Also, my thing with her removing those stones is like, just why? Like, why bother? Like, why couldn't
she didn't remove them? They had to be. They were removed.
Well, I saw that they looked like she did that in secret by herself. That's my
no. I think
she went to like the equivalent of abortion doctor and got it done. To me, it looked like she got it done by someone.
Okay, you're probably right.
Yeah, but why? Yeah, they did not show her being held down. So I feel like they would have had to have done that.
That's true. Oh,
all right. Uh-oh. We got tracking.
Open external comms. Stand down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, big voice in the sky.
I'm glad we said fuck geosync, right? Okay, well, yep.
And they've got no like sensors to know.
You don't want to like did they wash off the eyeball? How did it go in? So I mean, do you use lube for that? Like I don't know what an empty eye socket is like, I guess. Like what's an empty dried out eye socket after?
Yeah, you need to put some lubrication on it.
I mean, I've seen people who have lost an eye. It seems like it just grows over, but you couldn't hold an eye at that point.
Yeah, I think that's a new eyeball that they gave her.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, because the other one probably did.
The other one was a bomb.
Yeah.
It's not the same one. I was rolling with a guy at an open mat and his contact lens popped out onto the mat. He searched for it, found it, put his finger on it, and then put it right back in his eye. Oh, yeah.
I lose my contacts all the time. And they're they're
put them right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right back in your eyeball.
That's
His
crazy.
ringworm on your eyeball is the best ringworm you can get. It's the apex ringworm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Australian dude has some fight skills.
Of course he does. I mean,
I love how anyone who's close to you stops using their weapon as a like they stop firing their projectile weapons and just start punching you with them.
Yeah. Yeah, Australian guy has to be good at fighting because whatever it is that a woman is good or decent at, she only wants to pair up with a man who's like substantially better at it, right?
And are you talking in the real world, or are you saying
and just I'm making a generalization.
Oh, that's going to go over well.
If you see a woman with 5 tattoos, right? Or definitely like a sleeve,
her bros got
98% 98% guaranteed. If you see a picture of her boyfriend or mate, he has both full sleeves and probably like a neck thing.
Is that true regardless of gender?
Well, I don't know. What do you mean?
Well, what if her mate is not a man? You're assuming quite a bit here.
No, I am assuming. I'm only speaking in a heterosexual context.
Oh, it's only this is only a cisgendered thing.
Yeah, cisgendered cis generalization. Okay. I can't speak for gay relationships. I don't know anything about it. I haven't spent my life well, prior to marriage, I hadn't spent my life noticing the ins and outs of the female as someone who you potentially could have access to, potentially not. It all depends on the way the wind's blowing and whether they want you to or not. But the observation is, if you see a girl with a couple tattoos, right? Safe to say, her boyfriend has a lot more of them.
This whole done for you by
the way it works. It's just the way it works in 98% of cases.
I feel like something is going to happen to our show statistics as a result of this conversation.
I will say I'm
not predicting it's going to be good.
There in other cishet, you'd be if you want to argue, if someone wants to argue with me about the facts, that's fine. But we just would know that we're flogging the dolphin or something. There is a 98% chance that a woman who does jujitsu will be paired with a man who is a higher belt than her.
Oh, interesting. Our neighbors, brown and purple belt. That's exactly how they are. And I accused the brown belt of holding his spouse back.
Yeah.
To which the spouse said, yes, I think that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah, he wants to be black when she gets brown or vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, the worst of that is Hickson Gracie, whose wife has been a blue belt for as long as I can, like literally decades, and he yells at her and gets really upset when she doesn't do the things right. And it just makes me think, at first I thought it was just, it's hard to get a belt with Hickson, but I think he's just never going to give his wife anything more than that blue belt.
That's weird. Yeah,
she has to be perennially bad at jiu-jitsu.
That's weird.
Hickson, if you're hearing me, this is just speculation from watching your videos.
Yeah.
Don't come after me. I'm the messenger.
So here are some trends involving women in BJJ, right? That I have observed.
Okay.
If they
I feel like this is not going to help us, but go right.
It only doesn't help us if you don't want to acknowledge reality for what it is. There has been a number
that somehow made it worse.
There has been a number of women will join a BJJ gym.
Yes.
If their significant other at the time they join does not also end up joining them on that path, that relationship does not last. Right?
Yeah.
And that's, I would say, 98% of the time. And then I would say 50% of that.
By 98%, you mean high percentage?
High percentage. Mm-hmm. And I would say in a also high percentage, but lower, let's say 50%. 50%, they
roughly
end
half
up
the time.
roughly half the time of the high percentage time, right? They end up instead starting a relationship with someone at the gym. And that person is usually a more experienced, higher it could be a blue belt, but sort of someone who is not a nobody at the gym.
Okay.
Someone who has some social standing in the gym and also maybe some degree of a rank, right? That is my observation. It's not 100%. I'm just saying that is the thing that I have.
So that's your anecdotal experience.
Yeah.
I would just like to say that
this is our Sunday podcast. I'm not being scientific. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you can come at me and be like, that didn't happen to me. Okay, cool. That's also anecdotal. Just saying what I observed. This isn't, I don't care. I'm not worried about the PC police or getting quote unquote canceled for saying the PC police. I don't know. I'm using the language that other people use here.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't genuinely believe in such a thing as the PC police. And I think there's documented evidence that no one is getting canceled or being canceled is not a new thing. There's always been a case of people not receiving the benefits of goods and services or jobs for not being for being dissident to where the money is. Yeah.
In the immortal words of Jello Biafra, it's the suede denim secret police. They have come for your uncool niece. That was California Uber Alles. That was back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say that couples that train at the same gym are 100% raising their ringworm potential by an order of magnitude.
That is technically a fact.
That's the only fact I know about coupling up. Also, coupling up with someone at your jiu-jitsu gym, never, and I'll repeat this because I know some of you have done it and have children and are married. Never a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's never a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of that episode of Foundation, which brings us to the episode of.
Hold on, let's do a quick
Decode.
recap. Gal Bornick is somewhere outside the ship looking for lost golf balls.
Yeah. Apparently, there's like a gravity thing holding her feet to it.
Yep. The Anacreons have blown the Imperial Star Cruiser out of the sky.
Yep.
They're killing everyone in Terminus, unfortunately named planet. And the warden and her Australian boyfriend are still alive. And that's it. That's really it.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was a long 53 minutes for those two pieces of information.
Yep.
All right.
So as always, you can connect with us at Decode Podcast on Instagram. Our Facebook community is called Decode Dune, but we have a strong crossover, and from what we've heard, people are enjoying what we're doing with both.
We like the space operas. So that's really our jam.
Yeah. So with that, that brings us to the end of this, and we thank you very much, and we will see you next week.
Up your life. Bing bong.
Like and subscribe wherever you listen to this podcast. And to hear more readings, become a Patreon supporter at Patreon.com/Decode Podcast.